Hey everyone, welcome back to FT Promo TV. Today we're diving into a topic that affects every single one of us. Inflation. Ever wondered why your groceries cost more than they did a year ago? Or why your paycheck doesn't stretch as far? Well, that's inflation at work. Let's break it down. Inflation is the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services rises, eroding purchasing power. Simply put, it's why what you could buy for $20 last year might cost you $22 this year. Inflation is measured using the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, which tracks the price changes of a basket of goods and services. When the CPI goes up, it means prices are rising. One of the most noticeable places we see inflation is at the gas pump. If you've noticed that filling up your tank is costing more, that's because of inflation. And it's not just gas. Transportation costs affect the price of almost everything, from food to electronics. Speaking of food, let's talk groceries. The prices of essentials like milk, bread, and meat have been climbing. This is partly due to increased production costs and supply chain issues, but also because of inflation. Look at these numbers. A gallon of milk might have cost you $3.50 last year, and now it's $4. Over time, these increases add up, making it harder for families to make ends meet. Clothing is another area where inflation hits. While you might not notice it immediately, prices for apparel slowly creep up, affecting your budget for new clothes or school supplies. But it's not just about higher prices. Inflation can also mean shrinking product sizes. Have you ever noticed that your favorite snack now has fewer chips in the bag, but costs the same? That's shrinkflation, another way companies cope with rising costs. Inflation also affects your utility bills, healthcare costs, and even rent. When the cost of living goes up but wages don't keep pace, it can be challenging to maintain your standard of living. Over the past decade, wage growth hasn't kept up with inflation, meaning your salary doesn't go as far as it used to. This gap impacts savings, retirement plans, and overall financial security. So what can you do about it? Here are a few tips to help you manage the impact of inflation on your daily life. Budget wisely. Keep track of your expenses and find areas where you can cut back. Invest in inflation-protected securities. Consider tips or other investments that offer protection against inflation. Increase your income. Look for ways to boost your earnings through side gigs or asking for a raise. Save and plan, build an emergency fund, and plan for future expenses to stay ahead of rising costs. Inflation is a complex topic, but understanding how it affects your daily life is the first step in managing its impact. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how to navigate your finances. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.